Two sentences in a VA decision letter can change whether you get months of back pay or lose the right to appeal. Did you spot that sentence? If not, pause. This episode finds it fast. Welcome to the Veteran Benefits Reset Podcast. I'm Cameron Burrow, a U.S. Army veteran and founder of VetBiz Media. Today, the exact practical steps you take the minute you open a VA decision letter so you don't lose options. Quick note before we dive in. This is general education, not individualized legal or medical advice. If your letter is unclear, save it and contact a VA-accredited veteran service organization or accredited representative. That keeps your options safe. Think of a VA decision like a rater's report. It can come after your claim, a supplemental claim, a higher-level review, or from the board. Listen for 3 parts: the header with dates, the rater's reasons, and small admin notes that change your options. First, read the header. Find the decision date, the effective date, and any claim identifiers. The effective date is the one that moves money back to you, so circle it. The decision date starts appeal clocks in many lanes, so put that on your calendar now. Next, the rater's rationale, often called reasons and bases. This is where you find the sentence that controls the outcome. Listen for short phrases like insufficient to establish, no objective findings, or not consistent with. Those are not filler. They explain why VA made the call. If the rater cites a specific medical record or a CNP exam, note the date and provider. That citation tells you where to look next and whether the record actually addressed the symptom or limitation you need to prove. Administrative notes are easy to skim past, but they matter. Watch for staged ratings, combined rating tables, or language that says the rater will review for increase. Those lines change your timeline and your realistic next steps. A few real misreads I see all the time. Assuming a denial of one issue blocks another, missing scope-limiting language that grants one diagnosis but not related symptoms, and skipping the sentence that sets the disagreement deadline. Any one of those can close a door if you delay. Okay, what do you do the minute you open that letter? Step 1. Mark the appeal window. Many decisions give 1 year to appeal, though lanes vary. Put the decision date on your calendar and add alerts at 90, 60, and 14 days. Don't wait until the last week to think about this. Step 2. Save the letter as a PDF and make a printed copy. 1 digital, 1 physical. Put the printed copy in a claims file so you can access it if systems go slow or you need to hand something to a VSO. Step 3. Find the one sentence that controls the outcome and underline it. Seriously, underline it. That sentence is your roadmap for what evidence is missing or what legal argument the rater used. If you're doing this now, pause the episode and underline that line. I'll wait. Back? Great. Use that underlined sentence to decide next steps. If the rater missed evidence already in your file, a higher-level review could catch that. If you have new medical records or lay statements, a supplemental claim preserves certain effective date options. If it's a legal issue or the facts are unsettled, the board may be the right path. Talk to an accredited VSO to confirm the lane. Let me give you a short generalized example, so this is concrete. Imagine the letter grants service connection for knee pain, but denies a higher rating and says, functional loss not demonstrated by range of motion measurements documented in the record. That sentence says 2 things. The rater wanted objective ROM numbers, and they weren't there. The one responsible action then is obvious. Get ROM documented. Schedule an exam with a provider who will measure and record limits, or obtain an existing report that shows ROM deficits. File a supplemental claim with that new evidence attached. The decision letter told you exactly what was missing. A few tactical tips that pay off. Organize records by date and provider so you can hand them to a VSO quickly. Keep a 1-line timeline for each condition that notes in-service events, treatment, and worsening. And collect short lay statements from family, coworkers, or others who saw your limitations. If VA relied on a CNP exam, request the full exam report. Read it.
Sometimes examiners miss symptoms or testing. If a report is incomplete, an addendum or a new contemporaneous exam can fix that gap.
Here's a short checklist you can finish in 30 minutes. 1. Save the decision letter as a PDF and print 1 copy. 2. Circle the decision and effective dates and add calendar alerts. 3. Underline the controlling sentence in the rationale. 4. If you disagree or see missing evidence, contact an accredited VSO and tell them the sentence you underlined. Those steps preserve options fast. One more practical pointer. When you submit new medical evidence, ask the provider to link findings to your service or a specific in-service event, and be explicit about how symptoms limit daily activities or work. That connection matters to service connection and to increased evaluations. To recap, find and save the letter, mark deadlines, underline the single sentence in the rationale that controls the outcome, and collect the specific evidence the rater said was missing. If anything is unclear, contact a VA accredited representative. This podcast is education, not a replacement for accredited guidance. One practical action for this week. Open any recent VA decision letter you have. Underline the exact sentence in the rationale that controls the outcome, and write one line, "Missing evidence needed." That one-line note becomes your to-do and keeps you focused. Thank you for spending this time with me. If today's episode helped you, follow the podcast, leave a review, and share it with another veteran who could benefit. Download the free 7-step Veteran Benefits Reset Guide at vetbizmedia.com/veteran7 for checklists that match this episode. And remember, your service did not expire. Your story is still worth reviewing. Take the next responsible step.